What's up?
Hey, buddy. I haven't got my camera on for a sec, but I will do shortly.
Not a problem.
I'm just trying to figure out how he can get juice into his phone. Here we go. Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Not too much. You have to come over here.
Is my cam coming through then?
What's there? Your cam. Can you see him?
No, I can see a split across.
Yeah, it comes up with the split broadcasting. How's that? Are you set now? You set now?
Well, I see my picture, and that's about it.
Well, I see. It says split broadcast, and that's all it says on my end.
Yeah, I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what it's doing. Just a second here. I don't know why.
It says to enable virtual camera output, start X split broadcast.
I already did, so I don't know why it's acting like I didn't. Just a second here. Let me see if I can find it. See what it's doing. It's being kind of a jerk for some reason. Yeah, just open up again. Come on. I just close it and reopen it. I may have to reset it. So just a sec here.
Cool.
It should come up in a sec. I've had to do this before. Do. Come on. Flower 3, 1, and blink. There.
Oh, there you go. You're there.
There. Okay. Now, is that going to go to the Hangouts? So
Yeah,
is everybody there?
Have you called in Pajerico?
Yeah, I sent the same email to everybody.
Okay, cool.
I invited you, Pajerico, and Devon.
Might have to text him or something. Message him.
Yeah, all I can see is me for some reason. I go to the other one, it's just XSplit's Hangout. It says you left the call, so I'm not sure what it's doing there.
Oh, no, hang on. I'll just get myself sorted and then.
But you guys can see me.
I can see you, yeah. But see, I haven't turned my camera on yet. I'm just taking my pills before I forget.
Oh, been there. So I can't.
Damn prednisone and friggin' crap.
Trying to see if I'm live streaming or not.
Oh, you're not live. Right at the bottom of the screen, you'll see a thing where it says start broadcast. So don't hit that until we're all in.
Oops.
Oh, we're broadcasting already.
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not even sure I can find it because this thing is acting really stupid because I can't see anybody.
I can see you.
Yeah, it says we're live. I had a thing pop up my screen.
Oh no. Hey everybody.
Hey. This is me trying to work this new technology I haven't used before.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, this I have to use my embedding software in conjunction with it, or it won't run the Hangouts even.
Oh.
And I go to the broadcast page, and it's I see you guys in the bottom right, and me.
Oh, far out. Oh, I can't read comments, anybody, so hope everyone's doing well.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find is how I read comments, because I'm gonna have to go back to the page and see if it'll show me on there.
Well, what I normally do is I normally open, just go on my phone and go to the live stream and just read them like that. It's easier. Because you can do it in a certain way, but it takes up more juice on your computer.
Now, let me see here. That's a good idea. So hang on, everybody. We're trying to figure out how to how for me to work this technology, since my computer seems to want to jump through hoops. Yay! There I am. Okay, I can see it. I got a delay, but it works. If I can get rid of the sound. Yay!
A second, we're having technical difficulty too. Hang on a second.
Yep.
What was that?
Buzz, what's up, man? And Pajerico, I sent you a link on your email, man. I'll try to send it again. somehow
It
Pajerico
should
didn't get the
show
link.
options
You know,
to
I
join.
sent it.
Okay, well, back out of it and then come back in on the same invite you got.
Let me see.
Well, you must have. You came on.
Just a sec, Pajerico. I sent it to your email. Let me
No,
see if I can
actually,
resend.
I can see you on the screen.
Hang with us, everybody. We're still trying to run a little technical difficulties here, trying to figure out why it did not send to Pajerico.
Yeah.
I gotta go back to the email. Yeah, I got.
This is all the teething problems and all. We
There
still
you
haven't
go.
got Pajerico yet.
Yeah, I sent it to him. He's on the chat, but he didn't. He said he didn't get the link.
Oh,
You know, I sent it to him. I'm gonna resend it to him right now.
you get in trouble.
Huh?
You get in trouble. It's only the depth that varies for me. Okay. See, we are so organized. Like I'm not even organized yet.
Yeah, it's all good. Nobody's looking for perfection. Yeah, that's him. So that should be it.
They've come to the wrong place for that. For me.
I sent it to his invite. All right. Well, I sent the Pajerico's again. So we will see if it shows up.
No, it's the old one. What? Okay, let's see if I can come on here. Can everybody see me? Hi, everybody. Can't read comments, but how you doing?
Let me see what we got here. I will call it up on this because it's bigger. All right. I think I resent it to Pajerico and I just messaged him, letting him know I sent it to him again.
Oh.
So there. Around there. There we go. All right. Hey, there now you're really clear.
Oh, I don't know. What do they don't know how to do?
It's funny because
I'll be back. I'll go and see if I can help out.
I can see you on my phone, but I can't see you on this screen. Well, that's weird. It seems to stick with just me. But welcome everybody. We're I guess this is what we're doing. I'm gonna see if I can actually do it on here. Hey, okay. All right. Welcome everybody. We're I guess this is what we're doing. I'm gonna see if I can actually do it on here. All right, closing that down. All right. Well, Fuzz is here. Dadass Podcast is here. XX Whips is here. And that's who's here at the moment. Welcome, guys. Sorry about our technical difficulties. Trying to run across three other, at least 2 to 3 countries here. Yes, I did mute YouTube, actually. I'm just waiting to see if Jericho can make it on here. So I messaged him. All right, there's Devon. I don't know where he's at on here. I don't see him. There's okay. So far it's just me and Abandoned New Zealand and dude behind the camera is here right now. So dude, did you have anything you guys wanted to start off with? You guys still there? Gotta love technology. So far, it looks like everybody disappeared but me. Trying to figure that out. Where did everybody else go? Let me see if I can find out where Dude went. Because they were here. Sorry, everybody. So what happens, you run across multiple countries and try to do this for the first time. All right. Well, it shows I'm still here. There's everybody else.
Okay.
Hey, you're back. Okay.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
I thought I did something wrong.
Send him abandoned another link.
Yeah, I sent
He
Pajerico
didn't
another
get your
link
last
too.
one.
He didn't get it?
Nah, he didn't get it at all. He said.
You want me to send it?
I don't know how he came in the first time. Where did you go? Oh, no, it's
I'm here.
Oh. No, I'm back.
Okay.
No. You sent me a message. Where did I go? Wait.
So you're here. I'm here.
Just us.
Yeah, I sent it to Pajerico again. I haven't seen him. And Devon hasn't showed up yet. So everybody's getting to watch us try to figure out the tech side of this. Which
It's a teething problem. Sorry, everybody.
well, are you on
We'll
yours?
get there.
Or are you on Abandoned New Zealand? Because I sent him one. I thought you guys are going to be together.
I'm on mine.
Well, that's strange. How do I
We
have
can
you?
be. I just thought it'd be cool.
Oh, here, I'll resend it to him, but I just got to figure out why it's not sending to him in the first place. All right, let's see.
It turns out with his new phone, he didn't have Hangouts downloaded.
Oh.
But he does now.
Let's try it one more time. Enjoy this, everybody. Watch us try to.
If I could read comments, I'd say hope everyone's doing well. I should play the guessing game. I wonder who's here. Fuzz, you should be here by now.
Oh, yeah, Fuzz is here.
Fuzz is Devon
right
here?
Laughing his butt off.
Yeah, I bet he was.
Dad-ass podcast is telling me to mute my YouTube, which I did. PYSCO 666. That's him. Band New Zealand. Invite.
Yep.
I resent his invite again. And I sent Pajerico a second time. I'm not sure why he's not here, but I'll resend it to him again too.
You're doing it in the screen where you
I'm doing it here on Hangouts.
first came in streaming, eh?
Yeah, on the Hangout screen says invite
yeah.
people. That's
Cool.
what I'm doing.
Sweet. All good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Aha.
Ah, finally.
Okay, there's one more.
It wasn't working on my computer for some reason, so I switched to my phone.
Okay, so the links I am sending are
it's weird like that.
It's just somehow a couple people aren't getting them.
Huh. I need to change my profile picture.
Yeah, I see that.
I also do music, so that's why that's completely different than what you normally see.
I don't know, but Jericho hasn't answered me back on Messenger either.
Huh.
He's probably trying to get in.
Yeah. It shows
technical difficulties, I guess.
It shows he saw it 7 minutes ago.
I could just imagine what he sounds like screaming at the phone right now.
Dude, okay, on Pajerico's kind of outtakes and animal attacks video he did, boy, his language is definitely a lot different than his normal videos.
Oh no.
Ooh, I don't know if you watch that where the sheep scared him and everything.
That was so good.
Oh man, he definitely had to put a child warning on that video for his language.
Yeah.
Most of his videos are so cool.
Oh wait, here it is.
And Devon's been him and his guys have been working to clean their language up because YouTube's so crabby about it now.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody. We're still trying. We got 2 more guys supposed to be coming in. Urbex Pajerico and Abandoned New Zealand. The links have been sent. I think they're having technical difficulties. And we'll see if one of them messengers me back if they're having a problem. Let me see. I can see who all is here.
I just tried changing my profile picture.
Okay. See if you disappear now.
Who knows? It takes a while to load.
All right, thanks, Dad. Dead ass podcast.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go walk the dog and then she'll come back and check out, see if we got this thing fixed. And Devon says he's switching to his phone. Mr. Dave is here, dude. Yeah, sorry, Mr. Dave. Only I can see the chat.
Hi, Mr. Dave. How you going, buddy? Nice to see you. Well, I can't see you, but nice that you're here.
There's got to be some way I can send the chat to everybody.
I can't see anybody.
But I just hold it up.
There's a new thing you can put it on the screen, but I don't know how to do it. I'll figure it out.
What is even going on?
Can't link to it. Oh, Pajerico can't link to it.
Really?
Are you on your phone, Pajerico? Or are you trying to do it on your laptop? Oh, and are you having trouble too? Okay, look. Take 5, everybody. I'll be back in a minute.
Well, I invited him on the chat, so let me try again. Dude's gonna see if he can fix the tech issue here. I'm going to go to the screen and invite Pajerico again.
Well, this is a nice way to start the stream.
It is, isn't it though? Well, hey, come on, we're trying to jump between 5 people, 3 countries, 3 time zones, and 4 time zones because you're an hour different than me.
Yeah.
I mean, for Abandoned New Zealand and Dude, it's tomorrow afternoon there for them. And for Pajerico, it's like 11 o'clock at night at his place. So we're trying to jump through all these hoops. And
it is what it is, you know.
I'm going to call up Pajerico's email again and send it through this link again. Because I'm sending it, and for some reason, he says it is not just letting him watch.
That's weird.
That's kind of what I said. It's kind of the problem I had last time, though. I couldn't use my computer. I had to go through my phone. And it was really interesting because I couldn't get it to let me on either.
See, I don't know what's up with that. Because right now I'm using my phone and I'm not using my laptop. I'm only using my laptop to look at the stream on YouTube, but that's it.
Yeah, I got the Hangouts screen is up on my main computer. I'm using my phone for the chat. Because the phone is faster for the chat. Because you go to your YouTube screen over here, I don't know how many people have done Hangouts. If you go to your YouTube screen over there, there's a lag. But if you do it on your phone, there's not as much lag. So
that's the opposite for me.
I invited Pajerico again on here, so this should be sending him the link to hop on. It says invite people. Which is funny, it says I'm the only one here, even though Pajerico our Dude is on here. I'm not sure it even knows which one is which. Because this is the one that's live right here. So let's try it this way. I'm sorry, I'm trying to make a workaround. I don't know a lot about computers, but I know enough to get myself in trouble and out of trouble half the time. So I'm trying something my brother showed me here.
Is it that he just can't connect, or what's up?
He says it takes him to watch and won't let him get on as somebody can take part. So I'm going to try reset this.
That's weird.
There, let's try that. Won't let me invite. Why?
Is he already invited? Maybe kick him out of the chat and then re-add him.
I don't know. I just tried to send it and it won't even let me send.
Oh.
Let me try this. Ah. There, that might work.
What you do?
I reset. Well, I kind of reset part of Hangouts and part of my embedding software, and I tried to do it without hanging up on everybody. And you're still here, so I didn't hang up on everybody. So I resent, and we'll see if it shows up now. Because you got it, and I sent it to you the same way.
Yeah. I mean, it says that he's in the conversation. Just don't know what's up on his part.
Yeah, I'm going to try resending to Zeke. Which Zeke's spelling of his email is a little weird, so it messes me up because I want to spell it the right way. B-Y. B-Y.
Explorer NC just joined.
What?
Explorer NC joined live stream.
Oh, okay. Cool. That's good. Okay, some people are getting it, right?
We got 8 people watching right now.
Oh, that's good. So everybody can enjoy this and watch us try to figure out what's going on.
Right.
All right, dude. I did a reset on some of this, and I resent to everybody.
There's one way around it, and that is to, when you go into the link you're sending people, copy that, copy it and paste it and send it to both of them into Messenger, and they can just click the link and come here.
Okay.
Because Hangouts is not working for them.
Huh.
But they can still use the link.
All right. Let me
so
see,
you can
see if I can get that to copy over.
Pajerico just said he needs XSplit.
Yeah. But see, I don't have XSplit at all. But
neither, yeah, you guys don't have XSplit, and you're on here just fine.
I have XSplit, but I don't. I'm not.
Oh, you do. But dude doesn't.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't need it.
Well, that is weird as crap. Let me see here.
Yep.
Let's do it this way.
Because the other thing you can do is drop the link into the chat, which you don't want to do, but I have done in the past, and you can link through that too.
Yeah. I'll just do it.
But you don't want to do that these days.
No, not good problem I had last night. There, I just I just sent it to him again. I sent it on Messenger, and I can do this.
That should work fine.
I find Isaac again on my Messenger. I haven't sent to him in a while, and I'll send that to him. And boy, this is really complicated across here.
Well, this is the last effort. So, yeah.
And paste. There, I sent it to both of them actually right through Messenger now. So I am going to go back. Now I can take this and go to the chat. And see if everybody's done.
Left us.
Yeah. Hey, Explorer NC. We're not ignoring it, man. We're a little technical issue here. And I am now actually looking on the chat and I can see everybody. Urbex, yeah, Pajerico says he needs XSplit, but I don't understand why he needs XSplit when you two are on here without running XSplit. So it seems a little strange why it's telling him to run XSplit. Huh.
I just turned when it said that, I just turned my camera on and here I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he should just do. Just turn it on. I sent it to Devon. I sent it to
hey.
Hey, there
he joined. There he is.
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Link to everybody.
Yay!
Woo! Yes. One more.
Awesome.
Now we need a Zeke to get on here. We're good. Explorer NC said he doesn't remember last night. You don't remember my live stream last night? Wow. You were on a long time, man. All right. Pajerico, are you
The
there?
winky face is suspicious.
The what?
The winky emoji that NC said is suspicious.
Oh, yeah.
You guys see me or hear me?
Yay!
Hey,
Yep, sure can.
There we go.
Bloody hell, what time you try to keep me up to the night?
Dude, everybody else, I sent the link to everybody, and Dude and Devon got right on. But somehow
Jeez,
you and Zeke are having problems with it.
I mean, I was having problems on my laptop because when I was trying to connect, it was saying please wait. It was just taking a long while to connect, and I was like, you know what? Let me just switch to my phone. I have no time for this.
That's what I did last time. It wouldn't connect properly, so I just went to my phone and put my headphones in last time.
Boom, exactly.
And you've got my camera. Is it working, yeah?
No.
Nope.
No, just your icon. I don't have my camera on.
No, all I see is the word Devon and then his Skarisk the Uprising is there. Me and Dude seem to have our cameras working. You know, I only got half a dude's head.
Half a dude's head?
Well, that's what I see here. It's like his head comes in and out.
I'm talking about the sentence as it is.
Whoa. Oh.
By the time we get this up and running, everybody else will be in bed.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, well, now that we're all here, I'll have to go. See you later. No, just joking.
No. That'd be messed up.
Yeah, I'll go and
Hey, there we go.
I'll go and see if it
Hey, you're up.
Speak out.
Good
is he
evening,
here? Oh, there we go.
Good evening.
Oh, that was I will not tell you where my brain was going just there.
Okay, look.
Now we got everything working.
And,
How many times
I'll
did you
go
get
and
the link I sent you, Pajerico?
I only got it one time, just the one time. But I couldn't connect with my phone. I couldn't connect with my laptop either. It wasn't until he gave me it on Messenger.
I won't connect at all. Hey,
Good evening, Isaac.
how's everyone doing? Evening.
That is so weird because a couple of us had no problems connecting and others did.
I'm the
Push the
only
link and it takes
person
you
not
to-
on cam.
That's okay. You're not that pretty anyway.
Wow. Wow.
Hey, I'm not saying I
How's everyone
am.
doing?
Unfortunately, my camera seems to be working.
So that is everybody's here then.
Yes.
Yep.
Cool. Right, I'm going to share the link.
I can see.
Yeah, Dude and Zeke are kind of sharing one cam because Zeke couldn't get his to connect.
I can
All
see
right.
It's a pretty bad. Someone your voice cuts out sometimes. Heidi.
Uh-oh. Probably because I'm too close to my microphone or something, or I got it too low.
that. I'm gonna share the link to the stream.
How did you do it, Pajerico?
It was once I was sent the link on Messenger, I was able to connect through Messenger onto Hangouts.
I think I did that, and it takes you to Hangouts, and then it takes you to the floor you're on.
Yeah, so
but it doesn't connect.
all these different companies and different software and that, I think is probably the problem.
Yeah.
I
Because
know.
last time when I think Dude was hosting, my computer wouldn't connect and I had to use my phone to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy. I'm still trying to sort out some. Sorry, man, on you go.
He might be better for me. I'm trying to set it up. It's been a while since I was on live stream with the live stream. Oh, nice. Thank you. So it's still snowing, Cardi?
Is it snowing? No, it's almost.
It kind of was like this morning, but not like a lot. It looked like it was raining, to be honest.
I know out east here in America, they're having a monster snowstorm in like New York City or something.
Oh, I didn't get anything yet.
I've passed you, dude.
Oh,
It's clear out on the East Coast. They're looking at almost 2 feet of snow, which they can keep.
Your voice is it's pretty hard to hear. The voice is like really cutting out.
Mine is? Huh.
Yeah.
It's not cutting off for me.
Like really laggy for me.
Is my voice cutting out for you, Pajerico?
No, I can hear everybody fine, but my computer is running extremely slow. It's like I can't get sharing this link to anybody to bring viewers in and stuff. It's all a bit hectic.
It's like New Zealand like, oh, hey, we're done. Okay, I gotta get my phone. I think it's working.
All good. But yeah, all right. So what do you guys want to talk about since we are all actually here for once?
I've got a bone to pick with Abandoned New Zealand.
Oh,
I'm back.
Oh, he must have been over getting Zeke's to work.
Yeah.
One webcam to the next, right?
Or NC says my voice sounds really clear.
Yeah, that works better, doesn't it?
If my mic's cut,
okay.
I don't want to go there.
Here it is.
I can hear you better on my phone. Yeah, I can hear you better now.
Okay.
Hey.
I'm trying to put my mic in.
Devon,
That's
there
not
you
what we're talking about. Oh, that's crap. Oh, go away, Bixby.
Well, what the?
Hey there, I'm sorry about that. Trying to get my mic in there. I can't get my mic in. Okay. All right. I think I'm set.
We're all here now.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah. I think I'm good to go.
That only took a little bit. Well, like
It's
Pajerico
easy to
said,
hear on my phone.
all these different pieces of equipment, different countries, different protocols in different countries, and we're trying to make it all link together.
Yeah,
Well,
think
like
I'm
I
good
said,
to
it's
go.
working now.
see?
Well,
Nobody's lagging there.
Officially, welcome everybody. This is our little Hangouts live stream with me exploring the CF. We got Abandoned New Zealand, dude behind the camera, Devon from Among the Unknown, Urbex Pajerico, and we're all here to see if we can try to talk about something to do with Urban Explorer. We're done getting our cameras to work. So, all right. So I know Dude and Isaac don't have this problem, but for the rest of us here, winter has been a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Can't wait till it's over.
Majorly.
That's why. That's why it's been a while for great. Hello, phone. That's why it's been a while for us to get out and explore some places. Great.
Well, I went out last week at the first place I ever explored for YouTube and redid some footage in there and ended up having to hide in the closet because some scrappers came in there.
Is this what you talked about yesterday?
Yeah. Yeah.
Shut up.
It wouldn't bother me so much, but it was just me, and there was at least two of them. And scrappers are
yeah, 2 against 1.
So I kind of backed away and hid there and kind of audio taped them messing around.
What is?
Did you already have that problem here? Try to log into YouTube so I can see the chat. Okay. I've been on, guys. Just trying to log into YouTube.
Well, let's see here.
What are your guys' favorite explorer that you did?
Oh,
my favorite explorers. So after you guys, my favorite explorer this year was the coal mine. Yeah, that coal mine was amazing. When I did the coal mine, I think the start of the year in February or January, that was amazing. We wanted to do that for a month, and I finally got to go there and do it. That was seriously cool. Just seeing how it was way back in the day and having to climb over things. Gotcha. And now I can watch. When we're in the mines, like trying to climb over things, part of it was falling down still. And I kind of realized that I still had like a real big fear of heights. So kind of like, it seems to have brought back my fear of heights since I reached that mine. Now I can see everyone. Okay, now me.
You've had a real good year so far, Zeke. I mean, you've stepped it up a lot from what you did the last year.
Yeah, I've gone from little houses to kind of something a bit bigger. We've got some big mines we'll be doing soon, and like May, I think. And hopefully we're hoping to get to South Island later in the year, which would be like really cool. Yeah. Kind of like I was trying to do something a bit different to last year. So I've got a few extra people sending me messages on Instagram and Facebook trying to tell me of new places to go to, so it kind of helps. I've noticed it's been a lot easier.
Cool.
But now my
Yeah, I
car's broken,
think
so
we have a mine as well.
I like the little house and stuff though. I still kind of miss just those little explores, though. They're still fun. So like a lot of fun. Yeah.
I've got 3 or 4 abandoned houses I did on my way back from down the bottom of Missouri, going to that abandoned water park. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I'll,
cool.
I'll explore anything I see, and along the road, if you can run into something, that's even better.
Right.
Yeah, it's like on our East Cape trip we done do down not long ago. There's so many places we need to go past. We missed out on so many places. So I'd love to go back and redo it. There's just so much we missed out on.
Yeah. Well, dude, when's your next vid coming out?
Christmas will come next, probably.
Mine's this Friday.
I have no idea, man. I have something in the works that just hasn't been pulled off yet.
Are you going to go back
Watch
to
the
the
space.
interviews, or are you going to go exploring, or what type of video are you thinking about doing?
I'm pretty sure the interview thing kind of got saturated all of a sudden, didn't it? It's quite interesting, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm probably going to just do bits and pieces. I'm more helping out Isaac at the moment. I'm enjoying that like I used to do before I had a channel, so kind of doing a bit of that. But there is a thing I've been working on for a while where I'm going to do something to the rear end of a car. So it'll be kind of a build series.
Well, that's cool.
I guess that's all I can say. Yeah.
Explore NC says, yeah, but he does love the big places where the people explore. The big explorers, he loves those the best.
No, I never, with the big places, I never know because I'm so worried about time limits. I don't know whether to do long videos or short videos, and I kind of like that's one thing that always gets me when I do a big video. I don't know whether to make one big decent video or like I usually do, like a few parts, and something I don't really get any feedback on ever from people watching. And when if I ask, I kind of like, I think last time I asked about the boarding skill, I think I did that like in 2 parts. So it was still really, really, really long. It's like the only thing that always bugs me up is I don't know if I should do longer videos or short videos or what people want.
I do the parts.
To, like, the limit. Yeah.
The YouTube watch time, the time you watch is so short. If you do a really long video, they would still kind of watch the same amount of time.
Yeah.
Multiple videos, they get to see more of it.
Yeah, I think like the thing I did mines. I think I kind of dragged it out too much. I think I did like 5 or 6 parts. I think by the end of it, people were just kind of over it.
Yeah, but that was one of your first really, really big explorers. So that was a new thing. Having that much video makes a big difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I cut out a lot of video. I cut out a lot of footage too. But even like the one I gave you for the exploring, the international one, I'm so having trouble putting the second part together. It won't load into my editor for some reason, even though it's the same format, the same camera and everything. Having like a lot of trouble trying to load that in. That place was huge. We only got into 2 buildings, but that place was really big. Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Well, Devon just did a couple of good explorers here in the last couple of weeks and put them out.
Yeah.
One of them he had to leave.
The apartment building, yeah. And the Westinghouse floodgate.
It's okay, Chris. Why is my profile picture you? How does that work?
Jericho hasn't let the snow stop him at all this year, even though he's freezing his feet off, but he's been out, I think, more than any of us in the wintertime.
Yeah, I've seen him with his jacket on, his gloves on. Seen all ranked up with gloves and stuff. I think it must be pretty cold there.
Yeah, it's definitely cold, right enough. But it's either get out or or feel like a trapped animal in a cage sitting in the house. I don't do well sitting in the house.
So the way they kind of add the cool effect to the video, they like sing all the snow and stuff, and it's kind of it makes it exciting. Because it's
does
something
it.
I can't do here.
It gives it a really nice kind of scenic look, you know, when you're out and about in the snow. It's lovely. But it's damn cold.
It's
That's
very much
the
like
only
New
downside.
Zealand. The scenery in Scotland looks very much looks a lot like us, like the birds and stuff here.
It does.
Similar to what we see.
Yeah, I've found that way a lot of your videos that it's very like going into the Scottish Highlands, you know, over in New Zealand.
Yeah.
It's very similar. I got to agree with you there.
Well, until you throw the snow on yours, then you don't look like a New Zealand anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot if we can play Austin. Maybe when we go south we'll see snow.
Yeah, lots of it.
Yeah.
I got a question.
Yeah.
How many places have you explored where recently it just got demolished?
Huh.
None. The only
None.
one that was destroyed was the one in the one that got burned a long time ago. That's the only one that had any kind of damage to it. But everything else that I've explored is still intact, more or less the same way it was when I was there.
Most of ours get demoed real fast in New Zealand, so pretty much like the Navy barracks are gone. There's an old barn and a little farm setting I did, that's all gone. There's quite a few that have gone since I did them. So I kind of had to like jump under a fence and just quickly go do them before there's nothing left to film.
Yeah.
So they love pulling things down, and especially in our city.
Yeah.
So they can build like new apartments and stuff.
If you count the Silver Dome in Detroit, which I didn't get into, but I did fly the drone over it. If you count that one, 4 I've been to that have been demoed in the last probably about year and a half.
Yeah, I've been to 4 as well.
Yeah.
Like I've said in the comments on your live streams, CF, I've been Lincoln Way's demolished, LGAR nursing homes demolished, the Glassing House demolished, and the House in White.
It's amazing how fast they come
now,
down.
I would have
eh?
loved to explore the nursing home with you, CF.
Oh, that'd be great. That place it's creepy, but the more people are starting to get in there now than when I was there. There's starting to be more damage. And now the scrappers, like I ran into the other day, the scrappers are getting in there. And those guys are kind of dangerous. You got to watch your butt around them. But I don't know how long it's going to be viable. I think I heard the city and the company that are battling not to own that building, that the court battle might be over soon. So if the city gets it, they're going to demolish it real quick.
I was talking about the nursing home that I went to. Wait, what are you talking about?
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, what are you talking about?
Now, when you get do an explore and it gets knocked down, don't you kind of feel like that you're really glad you got here, got kind of a bonus because now nobody can. You saved something.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's like us being urban explorers. It's like we're journalists, you know, and we're going to these places, we're recording, and we're saving up memories that were once like lost, and we're creating new memories for other people to watch and see what history, you know.
Yeah.
And for it to be like all gone, it's like, wow, we just saved a piece of history before it's all gone, you know.
Yeah,
well, that's you're absolutely right, because
now we're saving it and putting it on YouTube. It'll never be lost.
Well, that's
exactly.
definitely. I mean, some people might not be able to experience these places for themselves, but at least they've got that video reference and a walk-through explore in our real time to still look back on and appreciate what these places used to be at one time, you know?
Exactly.
Totally.
I like how a lot of people put the original pictures of the buildings into your video, so I didn't do that myself. I think it's when I seen a lot of you do it, and it's like really cool, like seeing what it used to look like before then see like the ruins of it or something. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I tried to look for pictures online, and I actually can't find anything that I can actually use. Like the mine, I wanted to put the original picture up of the mines I did. There was like nothing I could find about it. I could find out where it was, so I couldn't find any pictures at all.
Is that the one where you done the climbing, Isaac?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was someplace that.
That's amazing.
Explore NC says he's had 3 of his explorers been demolished recently. And he said also time is always an issue for him when he's considering where to go to do his explores next.
Yeah, Sam.
Yeah. Last year I had a problem. I wanted to save things. Last year I thought, oh, I'll save it when I'm desperate. I'll go back to it, and then when I went back to it, it's demoed. So this year, kind of, if I see something, I'm jumping in to do it. I'm not mucking around like I did last year. Because last year I missed out on so many places just by trying to save them for later. I drove.
Yeah. It's opportunist.
Yeah. So this year I'm trying to just if I see something I can explore it full, I'll do it. It's all I can. It's kind of sad when you go back to do it, it's gone.
I put off going up to see the Silver Dome by 1 week, and that 1 week cost me actually getting into it, so I could only fly the drone over it.
Yeah, the drone was amazing though. You do it, you get I love your drone footage.
Thanks. Well, that's not all good. That's why I posted some of the bad place times I was having at the hospital there, because the DJI just didn't.
Wow,
and the software update sucked, so it just crashed a bunch.
Yeah, that reminds me, because I was telling CF earlier, but there's this school that I wanted to go back to. It was Miles Bryan school, and I think just yesterday night, it recently caught on fire, and over the weekend, me and someone that my mom knows, we were trying to go into that school, but they had all the doors locked. The last time the door was open, now everything's locked up, and they're starting to renovate the school. And to know that the school just caught on fire yesterday night, it's like what the heck just happened? It's like we were just trying to go to that school, and now it's somehow caught on fire. I'm lucky that I didn't go to that school, and someone started the fire while I was inside. You know.
Yeah. That's how I feel about some places.
When you go, Andy.
There's something about some places where they're about to get demoed, and I'm kind of filming inside. I'm like, oh crap, I hope they don't start demoing this place while I'm inside. So it wouldn't go down well. Yeah,
no, definitely
not. I kind of just try and get in there and get out.
I'm just sorry.
It's also sad when the school was got even more popularity when there was a body found on the 3rd floor last year. Actually, no, 2 years ago.
Okay.
So people think that it was because of an overdose.
All right. Well, unfortunately, a lot of these places we visit there's a good kind of hidey kind of place for people that abuse substances and what have you as well. So a lot of that's part and parcel with the territory. But it's just unfortunate that it comes to that kind of end for somebody as well, though, and rather than getting some kind of help,
Right. Yeah.
I was going to say about you mentioned about you're lucky you didn't go to the school when it was set on fire. We had the kind of same thought when we done the place that did actually get burned, Avondale. When we were there, that place was well barricaded up. So the point that we entered the building was the only point of entry. So when we were up the other far end of the house, all the windows were steel shuttered. I mean, if somebody had set a fire when we were in there, it would have been virtually impossible for us to make our way out. You couldn't have kicked a window or anything like that, So there is a lot of risks in going in these places.
Wow.
It's definitely the risk of it, isn't it?
Oh, aye, definitely.
It's I think in my whole time thinking I've been doing this for almost a year in June. I think I've only ever run into one other group of explorers this whole time. I've never ever seen anybody else in anywhere I've been to. I've been the only place was Pigeon Hotel, and that was really, really sketchy. Like the floors were rotten as. And as we walked in, there was another group walking out. That's the only time I've ever seen anybody else exploring.
Aye.
It's kind of real rare to see people here.
You just made me think of CF. They're hiding in cupboards.
Yeah.
You didn't see anybody, but he heard them.
I'm surprised though, 'cause we've got a lot of homeless people. Like, and our homeless people aren't all that nice. So I'm surprised there's not like a lot of homeless people in these buildings I go to. It's like keeping out some of them. Very chased down the shitty.
I've only come across one homeless person while exploring it. That was it. But it was on this abandoned street that had like a bunch of tents everywhere on the abandoned street, and I don't feel like describing the whole entire story about it, but just say if you want to like see the video and like read the story, you can go look at my Hobo Jungle video that I did with my the filmer of the Among the Unknown.
I'll certainly check that out.
It's a long video though.
As the last person he ran into in a building, a homeless man, he found sweeping the glass around in an asylum.
It's random.
Oh wow, that's kind of random.
Yeah, it is.
Certainly sounds a bit odd.
Hey, Devon, Explore MC thinks that probably a crackhead's pipe got too hot in the school to burn down where you.
Yeah, but here's a thing. There's only, I think, for what I've seen, one way into the school, and it is the most difficult way into it because every single perimeter of the school is locked up. But the front doors are chained. But there's here's the doors, and then right above it is like a little opening that I guess used to be like glass. That is all gone. So basically, what you have to do is, if you're like tall enough, climb up and try to like boost your way, or get a ladder. But the other part is, how are you going to get that ladder inside the school? You know. But I actually want to know how that fire even started. I don't think there's.
What's the boarding school I put up last? Sorry, nothing. Sorry. So it's like I can't remember why it's anybody. When I did my last boarding school, the latest one I put on my channel, it was all boarded up apart from the top story windows. So one of the guys actually had to like climb in the top window and an open door first, so I could actually walk in. Yeah, it was pretty much all open up top, just not down bottom. It's like, yeah, it kind of worked.
That was a really good one.
That was huge. I can't believe how big it was. Like once you go into that old villa house, it just opened up everything. That's like, holy crap! Did not expect that.
And you learned what an arm wrestling table was.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought it was like one of those old air things that you swing around on or something. I was like, they must have like a really old school air machine. I'm one of them. Sorry.
I'm one of them.
Yeah.
I'll say one thing for Pajerico. One thing you probably don't have to put up with quite as much as the rest of us, because a lot of the buildings you filmed have been there for 1,000 years. They'll probably be there for another 1,000.
Yeah.
Ours,
true,
we don't worry about them getting knocked down real quick. So we got to get in there.
Yeah, it's very true. The only problem we get I find myself is some places I've noticed, other people have explored them, but by the time I get round to them, they're completely sealed up because they're so rotten inside now. It's highly dangerous to even really go in the building at all. But that's the only downside. But on occasions like that, I'll still film the outside of the building because you always get some, nice, good architecture and, just maybe some other features scattered around like stables or that kind of thing. So
there's a couple of yours I wish you had a drone because like the roof and the floors are caved in, but it's too dangerous to really go in too much.
Right. Yeah.
Drone, you could fly down in that and really get some amazing shots. Like a couple of them, you've had the floors are collapsed and there's still second and third floor fireplaces still sitting there hanging in the middle of nothingness.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a drone just up there behind me, but I'd need to familiarise myself with using one of them because I've never used one before. So
I tried once, it was crashed. Like it's a real cheap one. I think the wind just picked it up and blew it away.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
Well, kind of my luck, I'd get it to take off and never see it again.
They don't seem that easy to use. Like, everyone...
Urbex just joined the stream and he's watching us.
Oh, Urbex is in. Good evening, Urbexy.
He's always on.
Can I just say, guys, I've had to close down the YouTube window. I'm using the messenger to keep on here because my computer's heavily lagging, so I can't watch the chat to see if anybody's commenting, what have you. So I'm just trying to streamline things down to one thing.
Yeah, I'm using a dude's computer here to read chat. You're awfully quiet there, I can see in the screen there.
I was just thinking that. That's not like you.
Well, who's got what big plans does anybody have for the year? I mean, do you have any really big places you really want to get into for the year, or just kind of generally get out there and see tons of things?
I kind of wing
it. For me, I've said this to you before. I have a hospital, a huge train station / office building, another nursing home, and I have a cement factory that is like slightly demolished, but the leftovers are still like great to see. It's still worth the trip. That's the main focus and goals for this year, and hopefully I'm gonna get them done either on the last week of March or the summer.
That's cool.
Plenty to keep you busy then.
After you.
All right, go ahead, Pajerico.
Oh, sorry, I was saying plenty to keep them busy then. Sorry, forget your name. Is it what? Sorry, what's your name again? Is it
Devon?
Devon, right. Yeah, I've just seen you got plenty to keep you going then, Devon, for the next good while then.
Yeah, I mean, I have a list of locations still, because if you notice on my channel, we kind of go by it's like a TV show, so we kind of go by seasons and episodes. I have enough locations for at least 2 more seasons.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Well, you're in the middle of a big city, though. That's cheating.
I mean, yeah.
All the hospitals we have here that I wanted to do, they're already pulled down, and the Kingsley one that I keep trying to do, that is filling it up with tenants. But I did get a video that day and show me how to get inside it. So there's one empty building left, so I might try that one. But the hospital I wanted to do, nobody's ever allowed there. Like not even you're not allowed to take pictures or anything like that. You can drone it, but that's about it. A lot of places here, you just have to wing it because we don't have any sites telling us about places. Or if we go to South Island, there's lots of mining towns that we can do. It's just all the getting over there and things like that. So that'll be fun. The dude does most of the big research for us. So I'm really bad at researching. I kind of do it for like 2 hours and get annoyed and stop doing it and go play a game. So we'll go
researching is the best part, man.
Because our sites are so old. Our sites are from 2008.
Now, Devon, I know you've got a crew you usually explore with. Now, Pajerico and Isaac, are you planning any collaborations this coming year? Because I know I'm planning at least.
I've got.
Go ahead. I'll have to go with you guys. Lately, I've just been exploring with Carl. He's got a Facebook page, but he's kind of like, with his job, he finds a lot of the big places I've been to. So I've been quite lucky that he's taken me along to a lot of them, like the big church complex flats and stuff we went to, and the mine. Like we knew about that, but there's a lot of places who would message me the day he's going and ask if I want to go. But I don't really know a lot of people here. So apart from Davo and Carl, and that's probably about it.
Yeah,
I don't know a lot of Kiwi explorers who actually want to collab with me. Because the Urbex people here, a lot of them don't like YouTubers, so they don't like people like me who film it. I think we give like a bad name and we shouldn't do it. So they don't want to help out or collaborate.
Oh, so you do have some of that there in New Zealand. I didn't know you had some people like that there.
Yeah, we got a lot. Like when I was in Taranaki with my dad, I tried to get a hold of the local Urbex team, so Austin could help me out with some few places around the city, and they just didn't want to know me. They didn't like that I filmed places or that I did YouTube and anything like that. So
I was
it's kind
talking
of
to
like
a guy in England last night, really late, and he says he has a lot of problems with that. Where some
yeah,
guys are super friendly, and other guys are very. He calls it. In. Oh God, what did he call it? They think their bollocks are bigger than their mouth is, or something like that, and they're just mouthing
yeah,
like anybody does YouTube.
yeah. So I don't see the problem. I think it's awesome that we share it with the world and share it with other people. I think it's awesome that we can like
Right.
share our countries to everyone else. But not everybody else will ever get to New Zealand or America or Scotland or something. I think it's kind of cool that you get to go on YouTube and have a look at what you guys get to explore and what we get to see. Because the places you guys go to are places that I won't be going into for a while. It's kind of
Yeah,
cool to
right.
actually see what it looks like inside a big hospital or something. I've never been into a hospital like that or like a castle or anything.
Well,
It's
vice
pretty cool.
versa. I mean, Devon and I would love to see what Pajerico's got, and he's got castles. We don't have castles.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
that'd be
don't.
amazing.
Devon can go into a big church. I can go into an abandoned hospital or whatever, but there's no chance of us going into a castle from 1500.
Well,
We get to see that.
with me and the state of Pennsylvania, because I do my research a lot on places, and it seems like almost every single abandoned hospital in Pennsylvania right now is like demolished, except for one, which is like very well known, but it's like just not technically collapsing on itself, but it's like demolishing its own self, and that's the
Yeah.
hospital that I've said that I want to go to earlier, and we tried going there before, but the person who we like got in contact with said that there's police in front of it, but what we didn't understand, or she didn't understand, was that she was talking about the newer one because they moved to a different hospital, and that it sounds weird. Like, why is there police at the new hospital and not the old one that's abandoned? But we're gonna try doing that real soon.
I heard the hospital that we did a couple months ago. Somebody told me they were going to go to that hospital recently, but now they can't because it's fenced off and there's police patrol it. Because supposedly somebody fell and got hurt really bad or died off like the 6th floor. But I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what they said. They can't even get in there now.
Yeah, that happens to a lot of places as well, CF. But you find that these the blockages that they put up and the preventions to get in, at some point further down the line, that usually those measures are taken away, or somebody else goes and breaks into the place, and then again you find you've got access somewhere further along the line.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all a game of luck and what have you as well, or a game of chance when you arrive at places. You never know if you're going to be able to fill them when you get there. I know, but you've just got to go and find it and see, kind of in the moment kind of thing. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Urbexy says it seems to be a common theme lately of video haters, and he says they think they're pure Urbex purists.
Why is that even a thing?
I don't know, but it's become a big thing, especially over there for some reason. Because the YouTubers I talk to in England are great guys, but they say there's a big faction of ones that really, if you do anything but stills, they're cranky with you, and if you do YouTube, they're really bad with you. But then there's the other ones that are just normal guys. But also, Witter quickly says he'd love to go to the States with the biggest asylums and hospitals and walk through those places.
Dude, yeah.
Me included.
I went to Maryland, and there's this hospital. I'm not going to say the name of it, but it's this like huge tuberculosis hospital with like other buildings like surrounding it. But I couldn't do it because there was police there. But it's so huge, and I see like videos of people like sneaking into the place during the night. Going through the woods in the back and trying to get into the place and not getting caught. But like this place is huge, and there's like the hospital like right here. There's like some other abandoned building that's not even a part of the hospital area, and then there's other buildings connected to the hospital. I think they're all connected by tunnels.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this one building where there's like a sensor on a tree, and you have to like kind of like maneuver around and get inside there without the center catching you. And that's like the second abandoned hospital I've seen in person, and seeing that, like what it actually looks like in person and like how huge it was, I was like, if I could explore that, that would be amazing.
I will say, I don't know how many explorers you've seen from England, but I know at least 3 guys I watch.
I've seen a lot.
They have a lot of these little mobile sensors they put up with little flashing lights and sirens over there that call the police in a lot of abandoned buildings. And they said, yeah, you really got to watch out for those.
Do you watch the Walking Explorer, Urbex?
Which
He's
one?
amazing. He's from the UK. He's amazing. I think the Walking Explorer, Urbex, he's amazing to watch.
I'm not sure.
I used to watch
he's really amazing to watch.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I still watch there's a couple of channels like Exploring with Jake, and I watch him. He's like 20. I always watch his stuff. He's like he's probably like 17, 18 years old. Goes out exploring.
Yeah.
But you see some really cool things. I kind of like. I go to a lot of the all tiny channels. Just keep watching them. I think they're pretty cool. Little spots. That
Lee Riley is from the UK, and that was a really great channel before he quit doing Urbex videos.
Yeah.
But his videos were great. Like I would like binge watch every single one of those videos, and I was forever entertained.
Yeah, I couldn't believe he gave up on it. I was like shocked as heck.
Really?
I even messaged him. He's like, he said it's too much crap going on and YouTube getting in the way, and it just wasn't worth the effort to put into it anymore.
Yeah, because I have him on Twitter, and I've spoken to him.
Yeah.
He's a lot of channels I've seen that I can't find again. It's like been like a lot of really good channels I've been watching, because it's sort of just like I can't remember what the channels name were or who they were, so I can't find the channels to go back to watch more. But they're like really, really small channels, but really good, like really amazing places they went to. There's one, some kid walks around the stepdad. I think it's stepdad's like cop or something. He walks around the stepdad like they explore it. That was pretty cool, but I can't remember that channel's name, or there's a few like really good ones to watch.
Honestly, I don't even watch the big guys anymore. I mean, I still like the big guys, but I don't even watch them much anymore just because I'd rather watch
small guys. Yeah.
I actually find
me too.
I mean, I like people like the proper people. I love them. I think they're the Urbex gods. But I kind of enjoy the smaller people's videos a little more.
Me too.
Like some of the guys have gotten using gimbals now too much. And I don't like that super, super smooth look to some of the explorers. And also, since they got these big gimbals, they're not going into as many places they used to. So they want to keep this beautiful cinematic footage. Well, I think that takes away from it a little bit.
Yeah, you like raw footage better.
Or what do you guys
think about this house, so I can't be smooth.
I know Tay Official from Canada has a 3D camera. Now he does some of these 3D interactive ones.
Yeah, I looked at those videos. That's kind of cool.
Don't.
I think that's kind of cool, but like, I kind of like it. I kind of don't, but it's like super cool. Like something that I want to do for like a certain location, but not like all the time.
Yeah, because even he says it's hard to film if you got other people with you because it's always going to be in the way and messing with your footage end. And it's also hard to film unless you have a really good light. Because in the dimmer light, the cameras take so much light, it doesn't work real well.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't like it. I think, once again, it's kind of a pain in the butt that every second of the video you're supposed to turn, look, up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to depend on like Pajerico to edit for me and show me the good stuff. That's what I'm looking.
I mean, that's why Tay made a 360 video and a non-360.
Yeah, exactly what he told me.
That's amazing, yeah. I love those 360 degrees videos. I've watched a couple, they're amazing to watch. It took me a while to figure out what to do with it, but like how to watch them, but it's actually pretty cool. My phone now, I got a new Galaxy, the S8 Plus, and like it's really bad in low light. Like I'm filming somewhere it's a bit dark, I turn my light on. It's just like even your introduction, like sometimes it's just not very crisp. Like sometimes the picture's like really bad compared to my old phone.
I know not everybody can see the chat, but Urbexy said it's a good thing about the UK that trespass is only a civil offense. You leave when you get asked, you don't break or damage anything, you're okay. And I'm with Zeke. Zeke said, well, you're lucky. Yeah, here in America, if the police or whoever catches you are nice, they'll just pat you on the butt and say, go away, don't come back.
Yeah.
Or they'll give you a ticket. But depending on where you're at, America, we got so many different trespass laws.
Really?
You'll automatically
Yeah, we do.
get a major fine, or in some places they'll even just arrest you. It's like it's a little rougher over here about private property.
Certainly makes it a little bit trickier anyway.
We'd end up in court with a trespass notice, and if we get caught again, we'll probably get arrested. New Zealand, they might, if it's a nice person, they might just tell you to leave. But pretty much in New Zealand, if you get caught trespassing, dude, or to be, what do you get arrested here? I think so. I think you just get like end up in court with
a 3-strike rule.
I thought somebody was telling me that in New Zealand it's not quite as bad as here in America, but it's almost that you can be arrested over there. I talked to a couple guys in Australia that have been arrested too.
Oh wow!
But I guess
I always had the rule.
Huh?
I always had the rule that if something's unlocked or something's open, then you can go enter it. If it's like sealed shut and there's nothing to unlock, then don't enter. Just look at it from the outside.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of how I do. Like if there's like an open window that's open and doors unlocked or something, then go and have a look. But if not, then just leave it.
I know Devon knows because he's in America like I am, but if you go in through an open window or open door or something somebody's already broke open, then you're just trespassing, and that's where our cameras can save our butts. Because a camera shows you didn't break in. But if you do break in, that's breaking and entering, and that becomes a big deal. That can get you in big trouble, which is another reason explorers don't do it.
Yeah. It's my biggest thing. This guy, as much as temptation is that you really want to go see inside something, this is not worth the consequences of that anyway.
Yeah.
There's a little place I've just gone to and like just looked at and I'm like, crap, I really want to go inside, but you can't.
Right.
So, well. Yeah, I'll just keep trying. One day it might be open. Is that a good thing about vandals? As much as I hate vandals, they usually make a way open for you.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta depend on them. We're kind of symbiotically depend on the vandals because once again we don't break in, but if they don't break in, sometimes we don't get a chance to get into some places. It's kind of
don't encourage them. But thanks very much.
Exactly. We hate the vandals, but we kind of gotta thank you very much, and go in. Yeah, but it's a building not being used and they break a way in. That's different from getting in and destroying the whole place inside.
Yeah. Like I don't know if you saw the. Sorry, after you.
Oh. There's this school that I got in. It's a very well-known school in my city, and there's literally actually, I heard there's a couple ways in, but if you want to be the one that's kind of cautious about things, since there's a fence around the school, then I guess this kind of supports my argument. But so the thing about the school that I got into, like I said, is a very well-known school. Despite the openings in the fence, not outside, there was basically the school was completely locked up, and if you know abandoned buildings, always check the back.
Mm-hmm.
And so I checked the back, and there's a board that I think a vandal actually cut in half, and you were able to slide right in. You can enter the auditorium of the school, and if it wasn't for that board, I actually would have known that there was even a way into that school. And that's why you always check the back of abandoned places.
I had somebody do that where I was going around a building and I was checking. You'd never break. I was just pushing the boards, and then I found one that just swung on me. And I looked, and somebody had removed all the screws.
All the screws? Yeah.
What? And so it hung there perfectly. But if you went like this, it was just like a swinging door. And you can see where somebody had actually removed the screws. Not broke them, but they removed them. So they were trying to be sneaky and make it field still.
Same thing happened to the church on the same exact street of that school, that St. Peter and Paul church that I did. It was hilarious because the first time we tried to explore a church, there was no opening. And then the day where we finally found an opening, we found an opening. It was like I said, the board was cut, but it was on the side of the church. And literally me and PJ, my partner, we ran to the opening and slid without touching the ground. We slid inside because we were that excited to finally get into that church. Like, I don't think we actually touched the ground because here's the board. Like, here's the board. Here's the ground. We just went right in. And we threw our bags in there before getting in, but like I said, I don't even remember touching the ground. We just were that excited to just get in there and finally record.
I know Isaac saw this, but Winter quickly on our chat says he has an old explosives site 10-minute walk from his house where 20,000 people used to work making munitions.
Ooh.
And they still make, in a small part of it, they still make some missile parts. But the rest of it's abandoned.
Huh.
That'd be kind of cool to have close to you. I mean, like 20,000
yeah,
munitions.
Right.
That's really cool.
Also, a little bit ago, Explorer NC, in one of his videos, I don't know if you guys have seen it, he had a 7,000 volt fence that he had to get around to get into the building.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
And he was
I
able
didn't
to
see
do
the
that
video,
without
but I heard
getting
about it.
shocked. Let's see. Okay, that's pretty much it for the chat at the moment, just to go back over a few things.
What should we talk about now?
Well, Pajerico, how far are you starting to have to go from your house to find sites? I mean, I know we all have to travel more and more. I mean, I've been traveling. I think my longest trip last year was 10 and a half hours away.
I have to start traveling far.
I've managed to reach about 400 yards from my front door's about the furthest I've been.
Wow.
No, but see, on a serious note, when I started this, I wanted to target everyone close to home at first. So I've stuck to the whole of the central belt where I live. But this year I've got plans to start heading up the east coast of Scotland and straight over to the west coast of Scotland. And going back to what you were saying earlier, there's a few people I've kind of got some rough plans made for doing collabs with. One of them's Urbex. There's another group of explorers doing south. They're called KH Urban X. Her and our boyfriend, I'm not sure if they're engaged or not, but they do a lot of explores in England. So hopefully we're going to meet up at some point later this summer. And there's another, I think you're familiar with MCF, it's Walking Exploring Urbex. So we've had a wee talk on that, and hopefully we're going to maybe do something in a couple of months' time. So we'll see how it goes, and there should be some interesting explores coming up, and basically a lot further away.
At least 2 or 3 guys in England that would love to collab with you or share sites with you. So you could have a good year or two coming here.
It'd be amazing.
Yeah, but I hope so. I know there's a lot of places down south in England that there's quite a few guys I watch. Again, it's mainly smaller channels, but just for support reasons. But there's some places down in England I'd really like to visit. I mean, that Denby Asylum for one. I think that'd be a great place. You could virtually 5-parter on that if you were really getting in depth there, and then do my usual shrink it into the highlights for one wee vlog at the end of it kind of thing. But there's a lot of nice places to be heard and seen.
I want to explore an orphanage.
Oh, Nikki Diamond just came on and said she discovered you abandoned New Zealand. So it looks like you have another follower.
Thank you, Nikki. Yes. Thank you.
Word. Sorry, I'm answering a question she asked on the chat, and I'm trying to figure out what word she's asking me about. Okay. Now this year, I'm hoping. With me, as you all know, as you guys on here know, my health depends on a lot how much I can travel, and money. And now I'm getting some distance. Devon knows he lives. This is a big area. We got a lot of country to travel, and sometimes it's distant. I know I'm going. Tenzel Roku and I are going to Gary, Indiana, here in about a month and a half. We're gonna do 2-3 days there, and then I know we're going. There's gonna be about 5 of us going to Detroit in a group. Coming up late spring or early summer, and I'm hoping to head to East Coast to see Fuzz clear out the East Coast, and hoping while I'm doing that on that trip, take a long enough trip to stop by and hang out with Devon for a while, because he's kind of between me and Fuzz. So that would make it a good fun trip for me. I could collab with those guys. That'd be great.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
They don't mess with our time limit, so I think we drive about an hour for our bigger explorers, but like the village we did, and it was only like 15 minutes away or 20 minutes away. But then we started to travel further out to Auckland.
I forgot, I have an abandoned distillery.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Cool.
Yeah, I just forgot about that.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I think there's a mill we know about along the river. It's just a matter of getting to it. You think you need a boat. And that's the one in Mercer, dude. Lady who owned the museum, her father. What if we could do that mill along the riverside there?
You break into it.
That'd be cool. So wouldn't your father still own it, or family?
That's the thing. It's privately owned, so it's hard to get in there when you drive past and it looks like it's abandoned, and then you're driving past it one day on the motorway and there's a flash as Mercedes sitting in the car park. You're like, what are they doing there?
Oh, the abandoned school me and Sean did early in the summer, the really nice one with a cool gymnasium and stuff. I had a couple people on ask me on the comments, why are you whispering so much? Well, there was literally a house. Somebody used a church right next to the school and built a house out of it. And this house people were living in, they actually had their backyard. We're out in their backyard. Their backyard butts up against the one side of the school now. Their house is literally 10 feet away, and half the windows in the school are broke open. So the farther we got to that side, the quieter we had to be.
No.
I mean, half our experience
were
by accident, by driving around.
I think those are the most fun ones when you kind of don't plan. You just stumble across something and you're like, oh crap. There's a church in Mount Eden. I've done the outside a couple times, but I was there before summer and I was trying to tell it. And it's just saying there's no way to get in there. And I was pushing on some boards and I noticed one of the boards was about to fall in. I was like, oh crap, just jump through there. I think maybe one time I go back on a winter night and do it. There's no windows at all, but I didn't actually realize it was accessible to them. I think in New Zealand I can't show the outside of places very much because the vandals here are too bad. It's such a small country. People watch your videos to find places to vandalize and tag up and stuff. So I've had to stop doing a lot of outside shots in places I go to, which is kind of sad because the outside's usually like really amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's gonna be traveling? Who's got travel plans this year, and how far are you gonna go?
I got travel plans to this place that's 1 hour away from me that has like a bunch of abandoned places. That's where that train station, the hospital, the nursing home, that's where everything is. And that's basically like, it used to be a city, well, not really a city, but it used to be like a small little town that's just like completely just abandoned now, and everything's just downhill. There's also an abandoned church there, but you can't get in there at all. And I also want to say that I got 2 collabs planned, I think on the week of the 24th. I think I have a collab on the 23rd and a collab on the 24th for some, not really Urbex stuff, but kind of like runes type of things. My voice.
Like a what, sorry?
Kind of like runes.
Oh, runes, yeah.
Like, yeah.
Ruins.
Runes.
Now, hey, does anybody have any sites that they are not going to explore alone this year because they're sketchy? Where you would explore alone, but not this place because it's a little too dangerous.
The hospital and nursing home.
Dangerous.
Yeah. Waikimiti Cemetery at night.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't do that on my own.
I wouldn't do a cemetery alone at night.
I'll do anything but that.
Actually, yeah, I would.
Yeah. Last Halloween, I went out to vlog a cemetery for a Halloween kind of vlog, and I got there in the car. I was on my own. I got out the car, put my torch on, started my camera, done my intro, and thought, "To hell with this! I'm up the road." And I got back in the car quicker than I got out, and I was straight out of there. I'll tell you this.
With the Waikimiti Cemetery, when I was there last, I was like, when hangman trees were, it's always fascinating me. So I went back there. And the first time we went in there, I noticed like a little camp set up. So last time I went back there to show Tiao and someone else, I noticed that the person actually got a dog. So I kind of like going back in night times, it's a little bit sketchier now, knowing that somebody's actually living in the bush. They got like dogs.
With a guard dog.
I know that I'm glad that, since my partner Sean quit, I put off going back to Gary, Indiana. But then thankfully, Tenzo Roku lives pretty decent, well, within about 3-4 hours of me. So him and I are going to meet in Gary, Indiana, since neither of us want to go there alone because it's pretty dangerous. The whole town is Devon. What are you one telling me? Devon is like murder capital of the area or something? Or
Really?
Wait, what?
Gary, Indiana has extremely high murder rates. I do know that. So we're going to go there together with a lot of pepper spray. And Cairo, Illinois, has a huge amount of drug addicts that live in some of the buildings. You got to be careful some time of the day.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, there was a street in this one, not really neighborhood, but like small town, like 30 minutes away from me. And like this entire street, it was like a street with sub streets connected to it, and like the whole entire neighborhood is all bad. Like it's like a local stereotype for the area, but there's like a bunch of drug addicts, shootings everywhere. It's just a bad area, and like I really want to explore those houses, but just the anxiety just gets to me about it. It's like the whole entire street is abandoned, and there's like sub streets with other houses. It's just like an Urbex dream, you know?
Yeah.
But it sucks when you like can't do it.
I think it's mental how you guys have like complete suburbs just abandoned over there. Like I watched Exploring with Josh or something, and they did like that, just massive, it's just whole suburbs. The streets are just empty. And here up the coast a little bit further, there's where my dad lives. We're like an hour away from him. There's like a pretty much entire abandoned town. And he's got like 5,000 people now. It's got like 100 people who live there. So they're doing that. It's really cool to go check out.
Well, my friend in Detroit, I was up there last year. He's telling me that there's whole area the size of city is abandoned up there because Detroit right now has a third of the population that it used to have.
Yep.
Damn.
So that is just huge areas. I mean, it's strange up there as you're driving along. Good neighborhood. Then suddenly, within 10 feet, you're into a whole area of like 40 abandoned houses or something.
Yep.
It's just weird as heck.
See, I was only in Detroit once.
That was due to the car manufacturers leaving, eh?
Yep, car
The streams
manufacturers.
has been going on for like an hour and 30 minutes, I think.
Mm-hmm. Well, time flies.
Yeah.
I see dude couldn't take being in front of the camera. He went back behind the camera and threw another picture of Zeke up there.
No, I don't even know why that's there.
Nikki got a comment for you.
How does that work? Like my icon's not there. I have to choose his one.
Tell you, speaking of the dude, I like that video that the dude done where you explore the wreckage of the old plane. That was a really cool explore.
Oh,
Yeah,
he made like a storage shed out of part of it too, or something.
That was well cool.
Yeah, the guy was turning it into a flat, into a house.
What?
It's like
Pretty good place to live.
Around
a place we did a while ago last year. Me and Hayden, I was with Hayden, and we thought we found this really cool, like train station looking thing. Remember we did the big plane third, and me and Hayden went off, and we thought we found this old train station. We started walking up to it. It was all boarded up, and it looked wrecked. It was all overgrown. And when we got close to it, we noticed somebody was actually living there. It just like a brand new door. It was like, oh crap, we're leaving. It's actually empty. I'm trying to find something.
You guys should look at the chat.
Yeah, Nikki Diamond says, no, don't go to Detroit. You'll get all screwed up or sold. Well, I've already been to Detroit once, Nikki. Actually, I've been to Detroit twice, but only one to explore. Downtown area of Detroit, the small downtown is beautiful, but boy, you go out of the downtown area and it goes downhill fast in some places.
Yeah.
We ran into just by driving around, ran into a big abandoned school and that old hospital where we went to too late in the day and we probably shouldn't have gone in there.
I need to explore Detroit.
Dude, I know we're going this year. I know you said your parents will let you go though.
I don't even know if they will. I mean, I've been there before.
No, but dude, you're like abandoned TJ from England. Your parents are really cool about it. That's hard to find. A lot of them. Hell, my mom doesn't understand me doing this. My dad thinks it's
is
cool.
all
My
right.
mom does not get it. And do the rest of you have? What does your family think for the rest of you that do this stuff, or YouTube in general? Do they think you're crazy doing YouTube or exploring?
Who, me?
Really, no for me. I mean, I think I get a lot of support, but not so much as really involved. But I mean, my family and that kind of like, you know, it's a good hobby and there's a bit of history in that. So there's hopefully a lot of interesting stuff in the videos. It's all positive on my end.
My wife loves me doing it. She's really helped out a lot, actually.
Yeah.
She's still trying to get me to edit as fast as she does, which I really need to do because I'm behind again.
I was going to say that, but you're editing.
Oh, man.
You're still waiting for a rant video.
I'm trying to do a second part of the hospital right now because we were there over 11 and a half hours. And I've got insane amounts of footage, so I'm trying to put together something maybe a little faster paced, with some footage and, you know, a lot of hallways we travel down there. Just the amount of hallways there is amazing. Being half that complex is 8 stories tall with 2 levels of tunnels under it.
Yeah. What's the biggest place you explored?
The military base.
Right. Duh.
The hospital would be number 2, but the military base is how big it was. We had to have the truck in there.
I should have said building.
I sneak my 4x4 in there and drive around.
Where was the place we went to see if it had massive, you were sure, and it was like a massive old bombing, TNT bombing place, or
yeah, that was the
massive hallways. Yeah, that place was huge.
Yeah, it was. We were there for a full day, and we had access. Like I said, we were able to sneak a whole 4-wheel drive pickup truck in there.
Wow.
But we, even with the truck, we were the whole day. We didn't see maybe a quarter of that place, maybe 40% of it. So big.
That place was insane. Back then.
I would like to go back, but once again, I'd have to make sure that Tenzo Roku could go with me or somebody else because it's not a place you want to be alone.
Right.
It can be a little sketchy. I know there are some areas of it that are a little sketchy to be all by yourself.
So the big slides that went from the top story out, was that like an escape route or something?
Yeah, because they worked on explosives in there. If there was ever a fire, they didn't even try to put it out. Automatically, if a fire happened there, they hit an alarm and jumped down the slides and got the hell out of the building.
That's insane.
And I was going to go down the slides.
Sounds like a good plan.
Had white paint in them, and just by touching them, the white paint was coming off all over you. So I wasn't going to slide down and end up with a white stripe on my ass. There were thorn bushes at the bottom of the vault. Don has a video on his place still that he took with him, but he's got a video of me trying it out and thinking about it. But man, it was really slippery. You couldn't control yourself, and then you were just getting white by touching it. I'm like, I'm not doing it.
I think you're inside it and you walk out the spiral staircase and Sean was in front of you.
Oh,
I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, Sean was a little wide for that staircase. It's funny on camera, but he should have been there in person because I was crying. I was laughing so hard.
I had tears of laughter myself.
His stomach is hanging over the railing and jamming into the side. He's having a hard time getting down it. He got stuck twice. Yeah, he was great to explore with. He's the best exploring partner I've actually ever had. But
he was funny.
He got too much into video games.
You mean anybody else who wants to explore?
It just seems like towards the end. Towards the end, he was getting good. Towards the end, he was starting to talk to the camera and
he was actually starting to do footage, and he was starting to do good pictures and video that I could use. And he really seemed to be enjoying it, except he just couldn't get to any place on time when we were going to leave. He'd be there half hour late, hour late. He'd come in, he'd get there, and he'd be dead tired because he was up all night playing video games. Then he'd want to stop and grab like 4 energy drinks and a breakfast on the way and make us even later. And then he'd be getting tired on the Explorers, and that's why he didn't record as much and more than he did because he was so tired. Well, one time the last time he didn't go was when I met Tenzo Roku. We went to. I was going to go and meet him in Wisconsin for an explore of a school that I'll be editing here soon. And Sean, I waited for him over an hour and a half, and he didn't show up. 20 minutes after I left, it was almost 2 hours late. He calls me going, "You didn't leave yet, did you?" I'm like, "Well, yeah." Then he was all mad at me from then on. And he's like all pissed at me and yelled at me, and then he hasn't talked to me since.
Wow,
That's
really?
his fault.
That's pretty salty.
That's his
That's
fault.
really salty.
Wow.
Wow. You should hold on to things that long, please. Have you found anybody else to explore with now? Like to go with you on explores?
Tenzo Roku, he was on the live stream a minute ago on the chat, but I don't know if he's still there. But yeah, since I met him in Wisconsin, him and I've talked. He's going to Gary, Indiana with me. He wants to go to Detroit with our group, and I'm hoping he's going to take a couple more trips with me down to Missouri, and maybe one more trip. And we're hoping for 3 or 4 trips together this year.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Apparently, Nikki has like the hots for someone in the stream.
I think it's you.
Uh-oh. He says somebody on here looks like a straight up killer.
Oh, I need to check my phone.
I'm not sure who she's talking about.
It's definitely you.
Oh, so Devon leaves.
No, I'm still here. My phone was dying.
Oh.
One.
No, yeah. Finding people in my area to explore is really tough. I found
I'll just put right here and hold it, I guess.
My phone was charging.
I mean,
my phone was actually charging.
There, I will not go by myself, and that's that. So,
let's see if I can hold this phone somewhere. Oh no, no,
maybe? I'm not even sure if it's my place to try contacting Sean again because I don't know. It was a lot of. He was a good explorer, but it was a lot of work to keep him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He wouldn't go to bed, and he was coming in tired and staying up late doing video games and stuff.
Yeah. Even with my gaming, I always have like a time limit, like when I play to. Just because I know I gotta do things the next day and I need that sleep.
Yeah.
There's been a couple times I've looked at the time, it's been like 3 o'clock, like, holy crap. But you show them off about midnight. Maybe we should like watch a few more channels and then get off and then go to bed. I always go to bed about 2 o'clock in the morning. Usually up around 9 this morning, but usually up around, you should wake up at 8 and make sure my videos all scheduled to go.
Well, you need to talk to him and tell him to be good in moderation because I'd be talking to him at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon one day, and then I'd call him a couple times to update some stuff. He'd still be on the game, same game, 4 hours later, and then he would show up in the morning late. And I'd be like, "Dude, what were you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I was playing that game." So I'm like, "Okay, so you were on that game for like 11 hours straight." I'm like, "That is crazy."
Yeah. I think my longest was 12 hours. Like, holy crap, I didn't realize the time went so fast. It's kind of like, it's pretty bad.
Sounds like me trying to make music.
When you get like a really good, I think it's like when you get into a really good game, you kind of just zone into it. It was kind of fun. So I was with the clan for a while with the game clan, and so I was trying to do my YouTube things plus do clan things, so it's kind of got too much, so I left the clan.
Well,
so my channel was first.
Fuzz came back to the chat and he said, "How's it going, guys?" So we're doing pretty
good. Fuzz.
Hi, Fuzz.
I see Nikki Diamond has asked, has anyone found anything valuable? But one of the places, the Avondale house that I went to, was hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of property in that place. And there was also a painting in there that Tommy that does the explores with me, he had looked the painting up. It was an original and it was worth about £13,000 as well.
Oh, holy crap.
But
my answer to that question is no. Nothing's worth anything that I've been to. I think I've seen heaps of things, but it's usually just the beds or chairs or old tube TVs.
Well, I don't know. Zeke, the boarding house you were in had a bunch of workout equipment and everything else that would be kind of pricey.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I found a 50s oven.
Well, there you go.
I forgot about that.
I found wallets. I found Snap-on tools. I found
wallets.
Oh yeah, I found well, you see, the rest home I did, the long-term care hospital center. The room had about $10,000 worth of medical equipment, and I found an IV machine.
Jesus, dude.
How much that fake leg worth?
No.
Jeez.
I think like actually the mansion I went to, or the big White House I did not long ago. There, when I started building it and whatever for whatever reason I finished building it, down in the basement there was actually like some massive ornament like vases still packed away in their packaging. So I guess that was worth a bit, but I kind of don't put that stuff on camera because of how small we are. I don't want people to go in there and stealing things or wrecking things. So I kind of I try and not. So if I see anything worth anything, I don't put it on camera. I keep it off.
I'll only put things on once in a while, but I'm with Zeke. A lot of times I don't show cool things I find because I'm afraid it'll give somebody a reason to come in and steal it or take it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'd love to be able to show things. So it's
Good point. Good point.
I would love to show them, but I'm like,
to be able to take, sure, or if it's an area that I don't think anybody can get into, then fine, maybe I'll show the cool stuff.
Yeah.
But there's some stuff I don't want to show. I'm afraid somebody that's 5 fingers.
Good point. Yeah.
Off.
I kind of wish I could. Cause there's some really cool stuff that I usually cut out of videos. Well, the dude, because he's been a lot of started all the editing lately. Apart from, I think I did today's video. I did a couple, but I think the dude's all the editing is missing it. So I gave him him all the footage I've had, and he's just been editing all the videos. He's he's a lot better at the editing stuff than I am.
I ran into a new explorer on YouTube a while back. And I had to kind of tell this person to stop showing how they got into buildings.
Yeah.
Because they were showing their entry point and how exactly they got in and walked there and walked into the place. And it wasn't like it was easy to get into. It's like if they didn't show them, they wouldn't know. So they were kind of giving away.
Right.
Helping vandals get in. And then they're wondering how some place is getting vandalized. Well, I'm like, you're showing them how. You can't do that.
So it comes down to the old golden rule is to conceal your locations, especially if they're valuable or the stuff. So it's like the golden rule anyway. Keep it concealed. Don't give away the location.
That's why I don't give more history. There's a lot of places I'd love to give more history, but if I give too much history, it'll be found.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm gonna leave the stream, guys. It's getting very late here.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
So
you're like 12:30 at night.
Enjoy the rest of your night anyway. So
yeah, buddy.
Good
Thanks for
speaking
coming,
to you. Good night, guys. Yeah.
Have a good one, Pajerico.
There's nothing I do. I try not to show the surrounding area of what I'm filming. So because New Zealand's so small, so our city is probably as big as one of your suburbs. So if we give away the entire surrounding location, people find it real fast. So all we need here is one landmark, and then people can find out we've been and go wreck it. Like the fire station. When I did the fire station, I heard it got absolutely destroyed. So I went back to it. It was absolutely smashed up and covered in graffiti. I was like, holy crap! I didn't realize it was going to be that bad.
That's
a hole so you can get into
it.
If you got a drone,
yeah.
it's even harder not to show a place. Too much with a drone. You can give away too many landmarks if you're not careful. So I try to focus on the building itself more than anything and keep any surroundings out of it if possible.
I did love when he did the hospital. He had the drone going out of the building. That was amazing. And then he come at you. Yeah. The end of the video and that footage was epic. That was so amazing.
That's why I use that little drone, because that's 2 buildings I've been able to do that with now. The racetrack, I was able to go through the window.
Yeah, that's cool.
And any bigger drone would not fit. So that little spark, only being a little bit bigger, my hand fits through those. And a Mavic, a Mavic is also a lot louder. But when you unfold a Mavic, it's like this big. It'll never go through those areas or fly down a hallway like the spark will.
So was the whole bottom floor of that hospital flooded? Or does it flood in there?
If you can see in the video, we're actually walking through water. That's why we were. And then we got to the point where there was a raised part of the hallway on the side, like where they used to have lockers. We were walking on that, and we were still getting water this deep. So we got so deep, and we knew the morgue and the X-ray were ahead of us, but it was getting really deep.
Oh,
we looked down an air vent later, and it was flooding. It was about 8 feet deep.
I think I watched the Wolfpack crew, and Alex, I think he did a big hospital in Pittsburgh or somewhere, and I thought it's the same place, but all the morgue and stuff, the entire bottom basement floor was all underwater. You can see with somebody taking a rubber boat and just left it there. It's been popped or something. It's like, holy crap! How does it get that bad? Like, how does it flood?
Dude, that'd
And
be creepy. In the dark, in a lower level, in a rubber raft in the middle of the
yeah.
moor.
It's amazing how they flood, isn't it? Like something like that. Like I don't get how it floods like that. It's pretty epic.
Well, if you saw that hospital, the mold in that place is insane. We had to have masks on a lot of places because it was so bad. But even with those really good masks that I use, I mean, those things are insanely good. You could still almost smell the mold a little bit.
Yeah.
That's bad.
I think I've been to a few places where there's been black mud, like, I didn't have a mask. It's not good. I was trying to film and leave.
Urbexy's on the chat, and he says, sometimes you feel like taking items and giving them to a museum because you know someone will damage them someday. Problem is, one thing you kind of bring and nobody else steals them.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think New Zealand's old enough to give things to the museum.
The old farmhouse I did, it's got the newspapers under the floor.
Yeah.
Cool.
I know for a fact that farmer is going to let the fire department in that area practice on it and burn it down this coming spring.
Oh, wow.
Really?
If you got one and framed it.
Doesn't know we were in there, but I'm thinking about going back, admitting we were in there, and just to tell him about the newspaper so they don't get burned up.
You should do that.
He may be
angry. That was a cool house, that one.
Destroyed.
That was cool.
No.
Is this sorry, after you.
No, you go, because I have a question.
So after things about Puhoi, it's probably like an hour and a half out of Auckland. There's these amazing old villas, and so Tiao, who explores with us sometimes, she lives up there, and she was saying last night in a message that they're actually pulling the places down, which is really sad. We try to get into them and to document them before they all pulled down, but the person who worked on the road at the time just was not gonna. She said yes, and then when I rang up to settle up, she's like no, she's changing mine real fast and said no. But there's some like probably like 1800s, like late 1800s, early 1900 villas,
and they had sensors, so
yeah.
Oh, wow.
And now they're just gonna get ripped down, just so they can build new roads through to make the traffic, like make the motorway bigger through that part of Auckland, which is pretty sad.
Now, despite finding valuables, what is the strangest thing you found in places?
You guys know mine. It's a prosthetic leg standing there in a used worn shoe.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, prosthetic leg.
Mine's the most strange thing I found in a Explorer was somebody's ashes in a little box left in the garage with all the rubbish.
I found a safe in a school. No, that's not the weirdest thing I've seen. The strangest thing I've seen was pictures of people's IDs and driver's license in an abandoned school in the principal's office.
Why is he pictures of people's IDs? It's kind of weird.
I don't know.
It's kind of strange.
If you look at my video on Larimer Elementary School, you can see it, and we're like, it was an unexpected collab video, and like we're just in the principal's office, and we're like, why are there pictures of people's IDs and driver's license like randomly here?
It is weird.
Like, that was the strangest thing I've
the factory seen. I had. If you notice, when we go in the locker room in the factory, one of my first places I explored for the channel, you'll see I zoom in for a quick second on a wallet sitting there. All its credit cards, ATM cards, everything is still there, sitting on the bench in the locker room. But yeah, you find weird stuff. It's just like, what the heck? How do people leave this stuff? I mean, tools laying around, and it's just weird what they leave sometimes.
Yeah. And it's kind of like I think you guys are more used to like walking to a place and seeing things left behind, whereas where I walk to a house and there's like clothes and stuff left behind, I feel like I'm intruding. So, like, it's so rare for me, like to walk to a place and there's actually like anything. Usually, like all last year's places are all like like empty and bare and stuff. Because like I've noticed this year with the big explorers, like seeing all the beer stuff behind and things like that, it's like holy crap! It's actually kind of cool.
Urbex
sad,
thinks
but
I
it's
can
kinda cool.
write an anonymous letter to the farmer about those newspapers under the floor of his house. Problem is, I don't know his address because he doesn't live at that house.
Yeah.
He's pretty sure he might have my phone number still, remember me, and he might kind of I don't know. I might as well just walk
You might
up
be
to
like
him
a
and
real
say,
guy.
"Hey,
Might be really nice.
but here, I want you to have these. Don't destroy them, you know."
I mean, if you were able to like
You might
contact,
think
never
it-
mind.
Huh?
He might thank you for telling him.
What's that, dude?
Other farms in America are pretty like laid back, like the ones here. Like our first go to a farmer in New Zealand, and they're pretty like chill. At least you're in rural Victoria, but most of
I
them
don't
pretty
know
chill
any
here.
farmhouses near me.
So hey, or no, I know when you and Dude and Davo were on the road trip. Besides Dude's van dying, but I noticed Davo's got a good drone. Have you ever thought of maybe asking Davo to do some drone footage of some of your explorers for you?
I haven't myself. I know TL's friend's got a drone, and he's happy to do some drone footage for us. Especially the hospital in out of town that I really want to do. He's happy to go along and drone it for me.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
CF.
Yeah.
Remember that thing I told you on stream the other day?
I think so.
Zeke doesn't know. It's a
Oh.
surprise.
Ah.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
He surprises.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Oh,
Just so you don't say anything, that's all.
Oh no. No.
Surprises, is it?
No, you're not allowed to know,
No.
so. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I know Devon and some of the people out here don't know. On the last road trip, these guys were on over there in New Zealand. Dude's van gave up a ghost, but to me, as a mechanic, I haven't seen one of that model of van for a while. It's the old Toyota where the engine's under the seat.
Those are everywhere in New
She
Zealand.
was a
They're
good
like really
old
popular
girl,
still.
mate.
You know, one of the most
She did a
popular
lot of
bands
road
here.
trips, that thing.
I always felt weird driving them
That's
because they're
fun.
so far forward. Over
I need
the
to catch up
wheel,
on
right
everyone's
by the
videos.
windshield.
I can't even died on that road trip. That's like the dude spent months planning that trip for us, and we didn't get like halfway, and it died. It was pretty sad.
And we didn't end up doing any of the cool stuff because we were far
Nah.
behind because of my damn van.
Gee.
It's kind of sad. I think it took us 2 days to get home in that van. It took us that out like so long to get home in it. We limped it all the way back to Auckland. I think we did our whole
Took
trip
2 days
and
to
he
get
just
it
got
back
back
to
to
Auckland.
Auckland. Yeah.
Yep.
When we stayed at the hotel that night, our first night, and it had the most amazing view. I thought,
Yeah,
we could wake up in the morning and I'll take a picture of the view. Woke up and it was just so cloudy and rainy, couldn't see nothing.
Yeah, it was
worse than
the
that.
first time you were showing it on camera, that ocean. You guys are like right on it.
Yeah. It was like 1,000-foot drop down to the coastline part of it. There's no rails or nothing stopping you from going over. Just a sheer drop.
Devon and
There's people passing us and everything. Like,
Devon and I are stuck right in the middle of our country.
Locals.
Nowhere near oceans.
Yeah.
that's kind of like I was thinking I was the only one looking out the window, looking at the coast. Everyone else was looking ahead. But yeah, it's an amazing. It's a long road, but it's an amazing view. As long as you have enough petrol. Because we only I think we didn't realize how far it was to get there.
Close.
That
petrol
bank
station
you
was
did the
on the way.
video on Isaac on the road trip. I wish you could have got in there because it looked pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm still sure that was abandoned. I'm pretty sure that was like an old tenant's closed, the old bank there.
Oh,
I
it was
walked in
a
there. I'm pretty look, but then the town it's in, those people would probably live in anything. But I was like, so the doors unlocked. So I was like, do I walk in and there's somebody who's actually living in there, or do I just not walk in? And so I opened the door. I was kind of felt like I was going to intrude on someone, so I shut and walked off.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm pretty sure that was fully abandoned. It's just
Hey everyone, I'm out.
Somebody's old clothes.
You're out?
See you, mate.
You're out.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it, man.
I'm
Thanks for all the
out. I've
help,
got
as
stuff
usual.
I've got to do. But thanks heaps, CF, and see you later, Devon, and see you later, Isaac. Thank you everyone for coming.
See you
Sorry I
in a
couldn't read the chat.
Talk to you guys later.
See ya.
Catch you guys later.
That's okay. In a little bit here, I gotta go walk my dog before he goes nuts.
Yeah, I think the stream's going over like 2 hours now.
Yeah, we've been on a while.
We've been on for a while.
You know, we got to do this, and that's great to get out and talk to everybody. Once again, I love the technology. Me and Devon are 2 or 3 states apart. Then that pales in comparison to we had a guy from Scotland on your live, and then a couple guys from New Zealand. That is a hell of a stretch around the planet.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
And there's barely any lag in the transmission between our countries, even. That is really
cool.
The only lag is maybe like, I mean, I think Pajerico,
but
his mic was like lagging a little, but it was all okay though.
But yeah, just the technology we can do that. I mean, even if we do it with these little things in our pockets, you got something eyes. You're talking to somebody halfway around the planet. That is just like so cool. I mean, Pajerico will call me sometimes where him and I would get tired of texting back and forth. We'll just call each other on Messenger and actually talk to each other. And that's just like, it's so cool you can just do that.
You know the old phones they say? I think it's like a Samsung or something. They said like push to talk. That used to be pretty cool. And then those little touches came out. Those are awesome little phones.
Oh, but people told me when those were in for a while, those walkie-talkie phones were the big thing. Everybody walk around talking out loud.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, what do you want? I was like, oh my God, you need a person? It's like, oh, shut up and just talk on it like a phone. I'm glad those are not in anymore.
Yeah, that'd be, imagine how annoying that'd be now. Jeez. So it's amazing how, like, my dad uses the old flip phone. And you look, it's got the old buttons you got to push. I'm like, holy crap, how do you use that thing?
Old clamshell flip phones. Yes, he does.
I'm so used to touchscreens.
Yeah.
I think it was like even like a what do you call, like a big fatal like tidal wave or anything coming. I think the only thing I'd grab is my phone. Because you need your phone for everything these days. Like your banking, I do everything on my phone. It's amazing how much you rely on like Wi-Fi and phone these days. At least it's me.
Rabbit 1124 just came on the chat. How's it going, Rabbit? Been a while since I seen you, Rabbit.
Yeah, I think.
Are you going to do any exploring coming up soon? Just wanted to curious. I haven't been to your channel lately, but I know you were kind of off exploring for a little bit there. But, yeah,
there's an abandoned corner store near me.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That I may try to do.
Tell you one thing I don't like when I don't know if Zeke has this in his country. People that hold their cell phones like this and talk to it from a distance like this.
Oh yeah,
I hate that. I hate that.
Like, what are you doing?
I'm about that far away from mine. I can't plug my mic in. That's why I'm kind of talking about later.
Yeah, but you're doing
mics over here.
I'm talking about people doing phone calls, just walking around doing this.
Oh,
yeah, I know.
You're like,
yeah.
It's supposed to hold it here.
I get people at the gym. They'll be on a treadmill and they'll be like, they're yelling so loud. I was like, dude, I can hear you over my headphones. Shut up. Get
Yeah. I'm real bad at putting my phone on speaker a lot. And so I'm so used to like living in bad receptions. When I listen to Bush, I always have to have speaker on. And I kind of forget it's on speaker. Like, oh, that's good. So I'm kind of like figuring it out. Yeah, I didn't realize because the last 5 or 6 weeks I had no internet. I didn't realize how much I relied on having Wi-Fi at home to do things. I think it's taken like 3 or 4 hours to try and upload a video, then trying to comment to videos and watch anyone's videos. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I used my phone data to comment, and then trying to like watch things. I just buffer for ages. I just give up, and then I'm like, never mind.
Oh, I hate internet.
So
Thursday, I'm trying to upload my video. I had my video all edited early. I was ready to go.
Yeah.
And I did the upload, and our internet provider let me down, and the upload screwed up. It said it was going to take me 14 hours to upload my video. It was a short one.
That happened to me before.
I was like, oh, there's no way. So
that happened to me before. We
actually sent it to my phone and then used our data plan on our phone to upload it to YouTube. That way. And that's the only way I could get that video on because it would have taken me 14 hours. So it still got on because of my company. And it's like, you jerks. And then they came and found out that they were the problem that caused the problem in the first place because during the winter they jacked up the speeds and overclocked my router because of the super cold weather. They had to do something with my router to rechange it. I'm like, you guys suck.
That's the new provider I'm with. I kind of like they're actually not that good. Like I still buffer a lot and I still but like it'll cut out and you got to go reset the router again but I couldn't like the one. If I'd known it was gonna take 6 weeks to sort it out, I would just stay with the one we already had.
Yeah.
I wanted to go. I thought this one would be better, so it was cheaper and better. And because I don't make a lot of money at the moment, so I'm kind of had to budgetize
Well, you're
things.
pretty clear.
So I went to like a lesser. I'm at a dude's house. He's was one of the better providers. Some with the other one.
Oh, you
It's
got
not too bad.
there.
Yeah, but like every night around 9 o'clock, it mucks up, and I have to go reset my router and wait for like 5 minutes and then turn it back on. It's like it's really annoying. Then it's kind of like you're with like a 1 year contract here, so I don't know if you guys get contracts, but we got like a 1 year contract before you can change it or do anything else.
We're not under contract. We just pay monthly. If we want to leave, we can. Problem is, we have very few options in my area of providers.
Really?
Yeah, and the one I'm
Well, I
with
just got to
is the
comment on the
fastest
video.
of them. The others are a little slower, but I don't know
Yeah.
if they're any better, so I don't know if it's worth even changing. These are the fastest.
Do you have fiber over there?
Huh?
Do you guys have fiber internet? We're just on
Not-
because we're just on
not in my
VDSL
area.
here. Because
In some cities we do, but not in my area.
really, wow, yeah, neither. Down the road they have fiber, like 10 minutes drive away, but in my area they don't. So I'm still on the VDSL. But then when I was in the farm, if you see my very first vlogs when I was trying to vlog on the farm, they were like really tragic. But that internet I had there, I paid $70 for 100 gigs a month, and that internet was awesome. It was like made for farmers, like a rural internet place. It's way better than the one I'm with now. And like no problems at all with that one. I'd love to go back. That's the only place I'll never share out is that the big farmhouse I did back then, the birdhouse one with the that's a really amazing place. That's one place I won't share out. And people have asked me a lot. I'm like, sorry, I'm not going to tell you. That place is really sentimental. Like it's kind of my first big explorer, my first channel explore.
Yeah.
So I kind of don't want to like share it out, and then somebody goes there and catches fire and takes it all up and destroys it.
This is a
It's
whole
kind
new
of cool.
year.
I can go back like tomorrow and it'll still be the same.
Yeah, Zeke, this is a whole new year for you because Devon and I both done a lot of big places. You really stepped up in your small places, your big ones this year, and it's really been a nice change to see you really get into a lot of these places.
Yeah,
We got a
it's
few
kind
big
of
ones
trying to
this
keep up
year.
to the. It's kind of I'm just trying to keep up to the thing I've put myself now. I've kind of raised my levels. I'm trying to like stick to it, and it's kind of like okay. I'm trying to like find bigger places to keep going to. There's not like a lot of big places to keep going to.
Right.
So I don't like I kind of like want to go do something little, like just find something little just from there, just to remind me of where I started, like the humble times.
Yeah.
And go back. The big places are fun, but the last place I explored with is cool. But he stays there for ages, and I'm one of those people I get really nervous if I'm in a place for too long. Come on, like, explore it, film it, and then leave. I don't want to like, hang around there for ages looking at every little thing and.
I'm tired.
I know the feeling, Devon. I'm dealing.
like
I'm using
almost 2 o'clock.
caffeine, man. I've been up. I got like 2.5 hours of sleep last night. So I had to be up early for a chiropractor appointment this morning.
Oh, jeez.
It's late in the morning for you guys, isn't it? It's like midnight or something. Isn't it?
No, it is 6:49 p.m. here and
8 o'clock.
7:49 for Devon.
Yeah.
How many different time zones? There's quite a few in America. Right? It's like they need like 4 or 5 different time zones.
Four time zones in the continental United States. Well, 5 if you include Alaska. Then Hawaii clear off on its F and own somewhere way over there. Hawaii's closer to your time zone, I think.
There was 8 people watching. Now there's 4, but we got 12 likes on the stream.
Hey, that works for me.
Nonsense.
Also, me and Dude talked about it. What we're going to do from now on is keep track of everybody's watch time. And whoever has the lowest watch time is going to be the one that hosts it because that gives you watch time on your channel.
Yeah.
Good idea.
I know Pajerico's making the 20,000 and he's got over 1,000 subs.
Nice.
I got over 1,000.
He's done really well.
I
He's done like really well.
Subs, but I've actually got 19,500 minutes of watch time right now this month.
This month?
All my view times have actually gone down a lot. I've actually lost a lot of views. I've noticed since the new rule came out. I noticed like there's just been a massive drop in like views I used to get like over 100 views a video. Now I'm down to like
I will tell you something.
if I'm lucky.
I need to check my watch time.
I've been checking the analytics on your tags. You're not using enough tags.
Yeah,
Who, me or him?
I can't use like
your videos and
I
share.
put in so many tags that I can't write anymore. And Yeah, I put like so many tags that you can't write anymore. Wait, that you write anymore than I'm already using.
Yeah, tag as many as
Like
possible.
I tried everything with a...
Share them to Reddit. I don't know if you use Reddit or not, but you really need to look
Yeah.
at Reddit and start sharing on Reddit pages. That brings you a
Reddit,
lot.
Reddit,
Yeah,
Reddit
our
pages
Reddit's
and
pretty
Facebook
bad.
groups,
Mm-hmm.
like
Exactly.
Urbex Facebook groups.
Our Reddit's really, really bad. If you go to our Reddit in New Zealand, our Urbex, it's horrendous. Like people are so cruel there.
Well, not
Like,
that
you
Facebook
get new
group.
people wanting to explore, and people are just so mean to them.
Hey, Z.
I was on not long ago. Having a look. I thought they might have some locations, so I thought I'd go and I was just reading people's comments, like asking people to just wanted to start Urbexing, and the other Urbexes were so cruel to them. They're so mean, like tell them like to get fucked and like go look for places, and they were like, holy crap.
Hey,
Actually, like I contacted the company and was like,
Noble Vigilance says he has to go play pop a baseball practice, but he said to tell you hi.
hey, Noble.
Yeah.
I just saw you.
He said say hi, but he has to go do baseball practice.
You're fine.
But yeah, we're
Hashtag
gonna
view
track
bait.
people's watch time from now on. And whoever needs the watch time, we're going to try to keep everybody moving on watch time as much as possible right now.
Yeah.
Right.
And mine was going up. Last month it was up 19,000.
Yeah.
So last month mine was up 19,000, and this year it's dropped down like 10,000 or 4,000 something. It's like, oh wow.
Because
that's why I don't know if it's the videos I'm doing or the length of videos I'm doing, or I'm not interacting with people enough. I know it's because everyone else does live streams a lot. I don't do live streams, so I think that's a big thing as well. Like, I think people like live streams. I'm kind of like, I think I get real awkward doing live streams, so I kind of like, I'll go do it, and then I'm like, oh, maybe not. I'll just do it there. Like, I used to do it every Sunday.
Just do it. It's no big deal, guys. Once you're in there and get going, and if you want to stick to certain topics, just write things down on a card and keep it in front of you. Me personally, I'll pick a topic or two, then I'd rather just let it wander off and see where it goes.
True.
Yeah.
But it's not as bad as you think once you do it.
I think like another one of mine is like I think people get a little upset because I can't support every single channel all at once. So I think they kind of like think you're not supporting them or you're not being active enough. But it's just so many channels to try and get through unlimited hours in a day.
I wouldn't stress yourself about that. I mean, you're going to get to a certain point. If you do really good in urban exploring on YouTube, you're sooner or later going to hit a point where you can't watch a lot of your subscribers because you have so many.
Yeah.
Like exploring with Josh at 2.8 million subscribers. How many do you think he actually watches? Very few.
Yeah.
So you can try to watch as many as you can, support them like they're supporting you. But when you hit a certain point, if you get that high, you really can't.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys both have more subscribers than I do. You're both over 1,000. I'm still at like 600, but that's why I can't believe my watch time is so high.
I need.
Yeah, that's good though.
I need to catch up on watching a lot of people.
Yeah, I watched one of your live streams last night. Last night when I was doing something, I was watching one of your live streams. You talk about growing up in the woods, and you had the massive fort with a 40-foot high zip line stuff. I was like, holy crap, that is high.
Oh, we were.
I'd probably be like afraid and let go.
Dude, wait until I go to the cement factory because you can climb up the ladder up the silos at the on site, and it's like super high up. Wait until
that's cool.
Man.
Well, I'm at 19,500 right now.
Yeah, I couldn't believe.
I don't know if that's gonna show or not.
Dude.
Did that show?
That's pretty good.
But my subscribers only 14 subscribers. Well, if I can get 1,000 subscribers, I'll have my 20,000 easy.
Yeah, I feel like I think a lot of people too like were freaking out about the 4K hour thing. So everyone was like trying to pump their getting those views, and I kind of like stopped monetizing myself before because I knew I was well under that. I'm only like I think I only got like 2,900 hours, so I kind of like stopped monetizing before YouTube stopped it for me.
Oh, like Devon and I are telling you, go to the Reddit pages, share in a lot of Urbex Reddit pages, and a lot of Facebook urban exploring pages. That will send you a lot of views.
Yeah.
So I put mine all through Twitter, and I do a lot of like so when my video gets released, it goes straight to Twitter, which sends it to one of my Facebook. I don't know what Facebook is. It goes to my Facebook, and then what I used to when I first started, when I had like a really small amount of subs, I used to just go into Facebook and tag like 50 people to it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I should start doing that again. And then yeah, because I put aside like a couple hours a day just to reply to comments, and then the ones I miss I do at night time when I'm before I go to sleep. So if I don't get anybody during the day, I kind of I reply to comments later on in the afternoon when it's cooled down. I even editing videos. I do my editing mainly at night after midnight. It's just cooler. It's about now. It's just so muggy and hot here.
No, since me and Devon are
it's raining.
We don't really want to hear about how you have to worry about how hot it is.
Yeah,
it's gonna be cold though, bro. It's gonna be freezing. Oh, my freezing. Soon I'm gonna have like numb fingers like you guys.
How cold does it get over there in the winter?
Even like,
on your average
on
winter
a cold day, it's probably like 4 degrees. Probably like 4 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
I think it got to like 2 degrees last year.
What about
It's kind of
Fahrenheit?
cold.
No, I'm joking.
Me and Devon, I know for a fact, me and Devon this year in Celsius, we've been like negative 30 Celsius.
Man, that is
Probably, yeah.
And a couple very
so I probably would handle it. But like, what the hell?
I mean,
I probably would handle the cold weather. I wouldn't know what to do with it. It gets to like
Hey,
10 degrees
Tay,
here.
sweet.
Cold.
Tay joined.
I get to like 10 degrees here and I'm freezing. I think we had a day here where it got to like 20 degrees Celsius, and I was like, "Holy crap, it's cold!" I had to go put a jersey on. And it was
me and Devon
so used to be like
right now.
Bruh, 2 degrees Celsius. -2.
2 degrees Celsius is like that's like
That
2
ain't
degrees
nothing.
Fahrenheit.
I've never touched.
Oh no,
I've
sorry,
never been
that's like 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Sorry, because the zero.
I think I've been into the. I think I've experienced the minus degrees probably like once or twice in my life. It usually doesn't get to in the South Island and probably gets like -6 or something, but in the North Island and parts of it gets like -4, but usually it's around just about 0. Usually gets about 4 degrees at night time sometimes, or 16 degrees Celsius, which is kind of cold.
Yeah, it's
kind of fun though.
We get dang cold.
Yeah, it gets cold. I think my feet go numb. It's like coming off for me. Bye, Devon.
Devon had to leave.
Yeah, that's down too. It's amazing though. I find it quite amazing how the different continents, different like cities, even the same country, get different temperatures. Like I swim to a friend, he's saying in Chicago, I think, he had like 20 inches of snow. I was like, holy crap, it's a lot of snow.
Yeah, we get good around here. Earlier this year, for the first 2 months of winter, we had one of our snowfalls was like 9 inches.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I've been into snow maybe 3 or 4 times in my life, and where my dad lives in New Plymouth, he's got snow, and like it's always snowing up in the mountain, Mount Taranaki. Most of the year it's got snow on it. So it's the close I've been to like playing in snow, but yeah.
Well, that's why I thought it was funny that during the Olympics, I know New Zealand's usually warmer than America, but some of the snowboarders, they were doing really good, by the way, won medals, were from New Zealand. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it. I kind of had this thing that snow was going to be really soft and stuff until I actually went to it. And I was like, oh, it's actually like really hard. I expected it to be like really like soft and squishy and stuff, like real like just powdery. And that's going to be like if it hits you in the face, it actually hurts.
Yeah, it can.
It's kind of like it's actually a lot harder than I thought.
Well, I think we're going to end the stream since it's just down to you and me, and we've been on a couple hours. I've got to take my dog out for a walk and get some stuff done yet tonight, and I'm going to let you go. And thank everybody for checking us out and coming on here for our stream.
It was fun, thank you.
For Abandoned New Zealand, Urbex Pajerico, Dude Behind the Camera, Among the Unknown, and me exploring. Thank you for watching us all, and talk to you later, Zeke. Hey, Zeke, I'm going to send you a link later, too. I'm going to try to gather up a bunch of screenshots of all my Reddit pages and some of the Facebook pages I use. You can post on those and help your watch time a little bit.
So, I just went blank. I just thought I was going to say the seat dropped down. I forgot what I was going to say. I'll catch up with everyone. And Tay, I saw you on the chat. I'll be coming to what I was watching. Actually, Ty, is it Ty? Is it pronounced Ty or Tay? I was watching when he was in the hospital and his friend was hiding in the fridge. And I was like, holy crap, what's that noise? And I think it was in the hospital there in the kitchen or something. And one of his friends he was exploring with was hiding in the fridge in the hospital. And he freaked out as much as I did, I think I got a bit of a jump scare going on.
Yeah.
And I'll let you go as well. And I'll see everybody on their channels.
All right. Have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for everybody for giving us a watch. Talk to you later.
Welcome. Thank you, everyone. See you, mate.